Hey everybody, it's Natasha from Mystic Wisdom and Treasures. We are back here today for a brand new timeless picky card reading. Whether you are new to my channel or a returning subscriber, hello and welcome. Thank you so much to those of you who have been commenting on my videos, liking my videos, and subscribing to my channel. Your support and feedback really means so much to me, and I really value making these readings for you. And today's reading is going to be centered around a message that your heart needs to know, a message to your heart. And we are going to be getting messages from the goddess Isis. Her energy wanted to connect with you in this reading. So if you would like to take a moment to pause the video, you can, so that you can ground yourself, clear your mind, and take a few deep breaths. Calling your spirit guides, guardian angels, higher self, the divine universe, and ask them to help direct you to a group that contains the information for your highest good to know right now regarding a message to your heart. And when you are ready, we have 3 groups to choose from today. We are also going to be tapping into the energy of your pendulum as well. So over here we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. You can pause the video until you find the group that you feel the most drawn to. Try not to pick by what looks the most physically appealing to your eye, but what you feel the most energetically drawn to. With that being said, timestamps will be listed in the video description down below so that you may skip ahead to the group you feel drawn to when you are ready. Always remember that this is a general reading, so I'm going to get messages for different people. You are the ruler of your own reality, so if you hear something you don't like, if you hear something that doesn't quite resonate with you, just discard it and leave it behind. Energy can always shift and change as well, so only take what resonates with you. You are the ruler of your own reality. You know yourself better than anyone. You know what's best for you, and let's get right into today's reading. Hey, group number 1, for those of you who are drawn to the group with this stone right here, the Azurite, and I believe Malachite is in this one too. This stone was intuitively chosen to you, so this is a good stone to work with. She is telling me to heal your heart space, to help ground you, to help give you a sense of calm. If you're feeling in a state of anxiety, if you're not knowing what the next step to do in your life, she's encouraging you to use this type of stone, and she says she's infusing her guidance within it. I'm getting an image of like an inner compass within the stone, so this may also trigger some past life memories, so that she said that she may help you heal with them. Yeah, there is some sort of past traumatic event, trigger warning, that she is showing me within the stone, and it could be either from your past life still affecting you today, or this could also be from your childhood. There's a lot of heart chakra energy being healed for you right now, and that she's infusing into this reading for you. So let's get into your pendulum and see what energy I can feel for you here. So what Isis is showing me here is there's like it's almost like this either very stiff or weak energy starting within your shoulders, going down your arms and also down your spine. Some of you may be feeling more on the hopeless side. There's a dream that maybe you have started to lose faith in or have lost faith in. Maybe some of you are feeling a little bit defeated by the mundane parts of life. Your inner child is really wanting to explore, it's wanting to play, it's wanting to do something creative, maybe even with music. That's something that also is coming through here. Isis is encouraging you to dance, get your body moving, get in a state of flow. Don't care what it looks like, just she's really wanting you to get in touch with your inner child, to be at one with your body again, to have fun with your body, she's saying. So not even necessarily like getting active, but finding a way to bring joy through your physical body. Using your inner child through your physical body. She is very much so encouraging this. Some of you have felt alone for a while. This is a specific message for somebody. Maybe you had lost a parental figure as a child, so it kind of felt like you were left without protection. Even if you did not lose a parental figure, there's this feeling that you were kind of isolated in your family. If you had siblings, maybe you were quite substantially younger than the rest of them, so you may have felt particularly left out. That's a very specific one too for some of you. For others of you, there's a direction that your heart really wants to go in, but you're not sure if you can make it there. You feel weighed down by the expectations of this reality. But your heart is really wanting you to play. It's wanting you to take an adventure. Sorry for that interruption there. I had a phone call come in. I was also feeling too, since you were drawn to this butterfly pendulum, your soul, your heart is seeking to go on an adventure and doing something adventurous, even if it's just going for a hike in nature or coloring in a coloring book, or connecting with inner child activities, allowing your soul to explore, allowing your soul to do something fun, chase your creative aspirations in life is going to bring forth so much joy, so much healing for you. So I'm going to put this right there. And then if there are any other messages that come through it, I will refer back to the pendulum. But let's get into your cards. First, we're going to see what message that the goddess Isis has for me from this deck. So first we have Divine Names of Power. Some of you, she is saying, may be noticing images popping into your head quite a lot lately, or you're having a lot of creative ideas come to you. She's saying that this is very much so led by spirit. These are not just ideas seemingly popping from nowhere. These are your guides connecting with you. Some of you are feeling this inclination to do something creative, dive into something creative, or you're feeling very inspired in your heart space to do a certain thing out of nowhere, and it's like this calling, and the more that you resist it, the more that you don't go towards it, you may notice yourself feeling more depressed, not taking action on whatever this thing is. And she is telling you that you feel very strongly towards this thing because it is very divinely guided towards you. And also she is saying that there, at the same time, there is no need to rush this. Some of you have this impending fear of failure. If you don't take action on things right away, that life is going to pass you by. There's something in particularly that you really want to be doing, And it's like other things in life may not be measuring up to whatever this thing is for you. You are very divinely led by spirit. Maybe some of you are very psychically gifted and open to your psychic abilities, and you have a certain spiritual gift, something very honed in and refined, something you're very talented with. Some of you are also gifted writers. Maybe you get claircognizant messages while you are writing. There's something with, especially in the realm of creativity, some sort of spiritual gift involved here that your soul is calling you to do. And it's like the mundane 9 to 5 jobs, the mundane things in life that, yeah, they're just not, it feels like it's not measuring up because your soul is calling you towards something else. Some of you specifically are meant to be writers. You have very divinely inspired ideas. You have a certain deity or a certain guide that is directing you to do these things. Your soul feels like it's larger than what it's currently doing. For some of you, if you have not already dived into whatever this is, there's something very spiritually or creatively led that you are meant to be diving into, and it's going to take a lot of time, patience, and energy, she is saying. I just heard the word scripting, so take that how it resonates for you. Others of you, she is encouraging you to cleanse your space so that she and your spirit guides may come through more clearly to you, so you may also have more ideas come in more clearly towards you, an abundance or flow of ideas if you've been feeling like a creative block. Some of you just need to take a step back to relax as well. Sorry for that noise in the background. Some of you need some time to clear your mind, maybe take a spiritual bath, meditate, nourish the body so that you may rest the mind, she is saying. Some of you really do need to slow down. The weight of life may be weighing very heavy on you at this time, and she is encouraging you to take a pause. And that information is also going to be coming through in this way. A next idea, intuitively led idea, a message of healing, letting your heart space heal, letting your body recuperate so that your mind may also do the same. Give yourself permission to rest. All right, so let's get to your next card. This is going to be a message from your inner child of transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace this transformation. The best is yet to come. Yeah, there's some sort of new beginning or new start that might seem kind of out of place for you, or you're kind of worried about the opinions of others or what they may think, or maybe this is your own inner critic, your own inner child from the voices you heard growing up. Maybe your parents wanted you to go one direction, like we saw in the pendulum earlier starting off. Maybe they were saying that you should lead your life this way or go this direction, or it's never going to work out if you follow your hearts or you follow your authentic self. And maybe you felt like you didn't quite fit into your family, so you also suppressed this part of yourself. And you feel lifeless in your body. You feel lifeless on the outside because that inner voice is begging to be heard, begging to be nourished. They're saying your inner child is wanting you to know that whatever was spoken to you in your youth, whatever limiting words were placed on you, were a reflection of these caregivers or these other people's view of themselves, view of what they are capable of. Believe in the things that are seemingly impossible, because you were the one meant to accomplish them and also inspire other people in the process. You have an inner flame about you, and I see you like lighting other people's candles, and you have a gift within your heart space that's begging to come out. So they're really encouraging you to shut out the opinions of others, tune them out, to isolate yourself from the noise of the world around you so that you may get back in touch with yourself and what you want and what you feel inspired to do. Whatever it is that you're good at is a unique talent for you that you were given especially for a reason. So keep that in mind. There's a reason why you have this inclination. There's a reason why you feel a certain way. There's an adventure inside of you that wants to take place and is meant to take place, and it was meant for you to go down this path, and you will find great things with it regardless of what you were told. So next we have the Tree of Life, Circle of Life, Clear Energies, and Channel. We have the Key to Your Freedom, Healed Inner Child, Create Inner Safety, Self-Kindness. Star Children, No Veil, Psychic, Different, Cosmic Interpretation, and Light. So Isis is saying here, some of you may all actually be starseeds. You may identify with being an old soul. You may have also gone through certain trauma in your past, in your upbringing. So trigger warning. There's some wound tied to at least one of your parental figures, either in the form of losing that parent or caregiver and feeling unprotected, or feeling in a state of chaos brought by a caregiver. You sought safety in adapting to the chaos, possibly. There may have been one particular caregiver that was also very overbearing in an attempt to protect you, but you ended up feeling smothered by it. There might be, trigger warning again, there might be some sort of repressed memory that you fear going back to, that you may fear opening up that door and remembering. Some of you have a fear of facing your inner child, or were taught that it's not a good thing, that it's a bad thing, that you shouldn't be a dreamer. And she's wanting you to know that you are in a safe space now. You are so protected. The past is gone. These people can no longer touch you where you're at. She's saying the worst has passed. You are in a divinely protected space. And for some of you as well, I'm getting this message of your soul, your heart space is really wanting to play. You want to play, but you've been so ostracized or criticized, maybe by your peers or your family, or you always knew that you were a bit different than everybody else. You wanted to be playful, you wanted to be free-spirited, you wanted to do this creative or maybe intuitive thing that other people didn't approve of. And it's like deep down, you just want to let it all go. You want to shut that down. You just want to focus on you. And this is the route that the goddess Isis is telling you to embark on, that it would be so healing to your inner child. And you feel called here. But it's just the weight of somebody else telling you in your past that you can't do that. But there's always been this calling to go towards that, and this is encouragement for you to do this. You are a starseed. You are very intuitively gifted, I'm getting as well. You're meant to be different. You are meant to be different from the rest of your family and the people around you, because you're meant to be a guiding light. You're meant to be a way shower. So let us get into your tarot cards. So we have the Devil, the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So let's see what messages the Goddess Isis has in conclusion for you. Just any additional messages. Some of you are really trying to find balance within yourself. I apologize for the noise if you can hear that. It's just where I live, so please try to tune that out. Yeah, some of you may be trying to seek balance within yourself. You have a very heightened intuition, she is showing me, that can also bring you a lot of abundance, but some of you feel like you are not able to share this, or there's people around you that may not necessarily approve of this. Maybe it's certain religious beliefs that others may have and it contradicts those beliefs of theirs, or they just do not approve because it's not the way that they were taught to believe on things, or that they taught you. You're meant to be different. They're showing me some of you feel a little bit discouraged because of this, or this is just a message that was brought in your past that still may be affecting you underneath the surface. So even if they're showing me again, like maybe if this person had passed away, you're still feeling that affecting your inner child, affecting your heart space, affecting your self-confidence too, she is showing me. She's saying the more you also do this for you, some of you may even have your own platform or may want to do readings for others. The more you do it for you, the more confident you will grow in your gift. The more that you do it, the more it will also heal you. The more you do this for yourself. Yeah, you're trying to... I'm really sensing that you are trying to overcome the past in some way. You're trying to heal from the past. You're trying not to dip down into old ways of being as well, or old ways of coping. Maybe spirituality for you is something that is very healing. It has helped you get through so much, but there's still something within your heart space that is still affecting you, that is not completely healed. She's showing me that the shadow that is affecting you, your shadow self, a lot of this was wounded because it's your inner child wounded because of beliefs and opinions and ridicule even that came from when you were a child, or the way that you were treated when you were trying to be yourself, or things that happened to you that you did not deserve. And she's saying that you are so worthy. You are so worthy of being seen. You are so appreciated. You do not always have to be doing for other people. That time, like, I feel like you're a natural giver. You are a giver, but you run out of fumes because of this too, and sometimes you don't feel heard, seen, appreciated, or valued because you are always giving, because you always feel like you're doing for others, giving to others. Your inner child wants to be seen. Your inner child really does want to be seen, and you want to make a decision for yourself. And that is what your heart space is encouraging you to do. That is what the Goddess Isis is encouraging you to do, and she wants to help you with. Maybe this kind of stone would be really beneficial for some of you to carry around with you. I just heard her say that it may aid in giving you a more restful sleep, feeling more centered with love, and also grounded for yourself, self-love. Because you're so used to giving to others, adapting to others, doing for others, maybe living in fear of what other people think. And it's time to quiet the noise around you, she is saying. It's okay to take a break from people. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to have time for yourself. And she's actually very much so encouraging this because it's imperative for your self-love journey, healing your inner child, your spiritual growth as well. You feel disconnected from yourself because you were taught to be more there for others. And she's saying it may be uncomfortable, and if it is, start small. Do things that are small. Start small with nourishing yourself. Let your inner voice matter, she says. Let it speak. Let your needs speak. And it may be uncomfortable to stand up for those needs. But she's saying, she's showing me like this small flower about to bloom, and it's just watering it. Keep watering it. Do something small every day. The more you heal yourself, the more you help other people too, she's saying. You are a strong empath as well. And sometimes the emotions of others can feel quite a bit heavy and weigh on you, and you really need this time to ground and center yourself and have that quiet time away, because you can have the tendency to take on other people's problems more than you do your own. You have the tendency to really get invested in other people's worlds and want to help them, want to try to fix it for them. But she's saying that this is not your responsibility, nor was it ever. And that you're going on, if you're not already, she's encouraging you to go on this self-love journey, to this self-exploration journey, not because of what other people want, but because of you having that solitude and space for yourself. Calling in those boundaries too. And be willing to face the backlash that people give you, or separate yourself from that. You're very intuitive. You're very empathic, but you're also meant to be nourishing and healing yourself. You're going to find more of your life purpose by doing that. You have strong intuitive abilities, Pile 1. You have very psychic dreams too. Sorry if you can hear the car once again in the background. You're also able to read other people's inner children as well. And you're a strong conduit, a strong healer. Well, that's why it's so imperative for you to have that healthy balance between yourself and helping other people. What is your responsibility and what is not? Your responsibility is you, keeping your own energy in check and making sure you feel good. That is your number one priority. And you do not heal other people by doing the work for them. You can provide the insight, the tools. You can be an example for other people, I just heard her say, but they have to do that healing work themselves, and they cannot expect you to do it for them. And I feel like you may run into this problem where other people become dependent off of that energy and expect things out of you. And this is where the solid line needs to be drawn between you and them, and show them and put that boundary down. You are a way shower, but you are the way shower. You're not the person doing the work for them. They can see how they would like to utilize what you are showing, but they need to do the inner work. And it's time to also separate from people that may be purposefully siphoning your energy. And if they're not purposely doing it, then maybe if they hear like you setting your boundaries, they will respect it and they will do that inner work for themselves. You deserve to give to yourself too. Alright, that's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. If it was, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. I really do value and appreciate reading your feedback, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you are new and you enjoyed this video and like to see more content like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Hello, group number 2, for those of you who are drawn to the group with the Amazonite heart and also this citrine pendulum. Hello and welcome to your reading. Let's see what the goddess Isis has to say to your heart. So Looking at the stone, feeling the energy of the stone, I am picking up a lot of creative energy. So if you have not already been feeling this, I am sensing that you're going to be going through a big burst of creative flow, a lot of inspiration, abundance, genius ideas are about to enter into your body. You're going to start feeling very energized. I'm sensing a lot of creativity and energy of new beginnings even. I'm sensing that your creative talents, your creative genius, your creative thoughts are really going to be taking center stage and taking you very far. And it's not because you're motivated by external things. This feels like being energized by whatever is on the inside, by your passion, by your ideas. And it just so happens that these ideas may lead to you to a lot of success coming in. So the energy that you are emitting in from your heart space is about to be cranked up significantly. If you have not already been feeling this, you're going to be coming into a time of more confidence, more focus, more excitement. That's something that she is showing me through this crystal, the energy of your intuitively selected crystal. So yeah, there's a lot of creativity. Using your voice creatively as well is going to take you very far, or this is a time highlighted with this energy for you. So let's see what I can pick up from your pendulum. Let me check out the way that it moves. You guys are getting an influx of energy, I'm hearing, and sensing into the energy of your pendulum. It feels very energized as I'm tuning into the way that it's moving. It feels centered. It feels forward thinking. I'm seeing that it is swinging side to side. So if there is a question that's actually burning in your mind right now that you may be asking as I'm doing this, the answer may be no. I feel like maybe some of you have also respected your boundaries recently, and you're very much so in tune with your own authenticity. You're only welcoming that which serves you, that which gives you abundance. You are yep, now we're getting a strong yes. Okay. A lot of strong yes energy. You are manifesting so much, so many powerful things. And seeing as you were drawn to this pendulum in particular, it is citrine or heat treated citrine, and it has sunstone beads, as well as some moonstone and hematite. So I'm feeling like this is a lot of creative energy, a lot of money coming your way because of the excitement within you, because of your drive and passion for what you're doing, and just that you radiate in general. You uplift the room with whatever energy you are magnetizing the world by. You really are. You are calling in so many blessings from the universe. Your energy is contagious, she's showing me. This is a time for attracting great blessings. Yeah, it feels like blocks have been removed as well. Your hard work is finally paying off. Yeah, this is some very good movements that I'm seeing within your pendulum. So this is showing me an open flow. You have healed your chakras. You've created an open flow. No more blocks in your manifestation. Anything that you vocalize right now, you're going to be manifesting into your reality. So keep that in mind. I feel like you're manifesting positive things, but also keep in mind of your words, because your words hold very great influence and impact the people around you very strongly. You have the ability to change people's minds or motivate other people and inspire them. Yeah, your energy really influences the room, and it's very open right now. Open to receive blessings, she just said. You guys are leaders in some way, or are meant to be stepping into some sort of leadership, influencing positive change, she's also saying. Yeah, you're also inviting a lot of abundance for anything that you wish to manifest, because she's saying that you are worthy of that, you deserve it, you've done so much hard work to get here, and you just radiate this energy to bring it towards you. Yeah, a lot of positive things. She's also saying she's infusing you with a lot of positive energy as well. She wants to congratulate you for holding true to your boundaries, for your well-being. And it's not from any space of negativity. This is from a space of sticking true to you, and you're going to see the payoff here very soon. Yeah, your energy is so open, so flowing. You are powerful manifestors. So I'm going to put this here. So you have strong manifestation gifts and abilities. I just want you to know that. And I'm seeing a butterfly in my mind's eye. So some of you may have been drawn to pile 1 as well. So maybe that's a sign for you to go back and look at that group, or maybe you're watching this reading after being from that group, and hello again. You are about to see a lot of positive forward movement, or you're creating it. So she wants you to keep in mind of how strong your manifestation ability is and how strong your creativity is. You're given this gift for a reason too. So we'll dive right into your tarot, and then we will look at your oracle cards. Actually, no, we're starting from the bottom. Sorry. We'll start with your message here from my Isis deck. Let's see what messages she has for you. Divine Guardian, protection of the winged mother. An end to chaos. She's saying that, yeah, this is meant to be a very positive shift for you. I don't know. I feel like whatever your life circumstances, or what they have been, or what you've been through in the previous cycle, that she's saying things were brought to a close. Some of you were brought closure in some sort of way, she said. That's going to be a very specific message. She's also showing me that there was some sort of tower moment for some of you. Some sort of tower moment where it felt like your old life, or the life you had previously, or I shouldn't say previously, the environment around you may have crumbled away. You may have seen certain people leave your life, and at the time it seemed so quick, it seemed so sudden. Maybe people really caught you off guard. People and their actions, their behaviors, truth coming to light. I feel like your throat chakra energy is like beaming right now too, and growing. Your vibration itself is lifting. You're elevating to a higher frequency. You're stepping into this leadership energy. You're stepping into a balance between your masculine and feminine energies. I believe that we have each within us, and I feel a strong, healthy balance, and you're protecting yourself. You're being your own protector. And she's saying by doing that, you are embodying your higher self, and those that cannot match your level are going to be falling away. And that's not to make it sound like people are beneath anyone, or you're higher than them, or people like you're too good for them. I mean, maybe, but I'm just saying, like, it's not meant to come off like that. It's just energetically there were certain truths exposed, certain karmic lessons exposed. And at the time, again, I just feel this really sudden energy and you feeling more shocked than anything. But yet at the same time, even amidst the chaos and the storm, there was something innately positive. Maybe you felt within this change. You could feel something really good happening for you or coming for you. She's showing me so much abundance, so much leadership energy too. And this is the start of a lot of fruition, she's saying. This was meant to happen because this new, whether you like moved homes or you changed your friend group or something along these lines, something had happened to where your environment in some way or the people around you have shifted and changed. Circumstances have changed. Maybe this was a job. Maybe this could be so many different things. This is a general reading, so take that how it resonates with you. But some sort of change that even in the shock and awe of it happening and happening so quickly, it's like you can feel something more positive coming through it. You were or are looking more towards the future. There's something even more positive in the future and even in the here and now than everything that you have left behind or that has seemed to fall away from your life. That is something that she's really want to highlight here, because you're stepping into your destiny. You're stepping into your calling. Certain karmic cycles had to end or are ending. And they were meant to. Their time has run out, she has showed me. The lessons that they were meant to bring you at the time, or I almost see like somebody testing you almost in a way. And it's like that. They're gonna have their own karmic lessons, she is showing me. That you are so divinely protected, that these people can't even reach you with their words anymore. They're not going to be able to, or they're not going to be able to shift your vibration. Whatever forward movement is that is in motion cannot be stopped, because this is something that was meant for you. I'm seeing a frog also in my mind's eye, so this may be a significant spirit animal for you to look up at this time that may hold some meaning for you. This makes me think of abundance, leaps ahead, just hopping out of tough circumstances into a new environment, launching forward, reaching new heights, going on a new journey, feeling free. This is what this is making me feel like at the moment. And I feel like that's very much the energy that you are in or are about to step into, or are in the, or maybe you have just been through that tough cycle and you've stepped into this positive change. And it's also leading you to more empowerment. And I'm just heard some of you are going to be teaching this to other people. Something that you have gone through within this is giving you so much wisdom, so much insight, to be able to help others too, if you wish to do so. Some of you are coming across a new opportunity that may seem different from what you initially planned on. It's some big opportunity, and it's going to make sense why other things did not work out in the way that you were hoping they did at one time, or that you expected them to, because something literally better for you is coming towards you. I'm also getting a figure of maybe it's somebody wanting to get into communication with you, offer you something, make you some sort of offer, whether this is to do with a home, whether this is to do with your finances, whether this is like some sort of career opportunity, some sort of romantic connection, whatever this is. Some sort of message is coming in, some divinely led message guided by the angelic realm, she is showing me, is taking place. It's almost like I'm seeing this spotlight coming down from the heavens onto you, and you're about to get uplifted. You're about to be seen. You're about to glow at your full potential. Yeah, the life that you dreamed of, like the state of being that you wanted to be in before, this is happening, and it happened rather quickly. So There was a lot of sudden change, disruptive seeming change, chaotic change, truth being exposed in people, people taking off their masks, maybe changing up your living environment because something shook up or something along these lines, or yeah, some sort of change, maybe a job change. You had this news that seemed like it was negative at the time, but it's bringing something beautiful and positive. There's a reason why everything was leading up the way it was so quickly, so fast, so sudden, because all of these unsolid foundations had to fall away to bring you to where you're meant to be going. Because you're meant to be in this new energy, this renewed energy. And these other things weren't meant to follow along with you, and they had to be cut off by the universe so that you may be in the spot that you're in or about to be in. And that is something that she really wants to tell you. And she also just said that you're doing a great job. Sorry, I'm not sure what that was. But she is saying that you are doing a great job. You have so many beautiful blessings coming towards you. Yeah, so let's get into your next card. So this is going to be like a message from your inner child. We have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So you're being very divinely supported behind the scenes. So what you may not see here, let me focus that in better. What you may not see is how divinely supported you actually are. You have a special connection to the angelic realm, and some of you don't even know it. Some of you do, but some of you don't even realize how high vibrational of a being that you are. You are from the angelic realm, she is showing me. You are from the higher realms to be able, you have a mission, and you're also meant to meet members of your soul group, of your soul family. You're going to be coming into a time where maybe you have already met some of these people, but you're about to come into a time where you are meeting helpful people towards the life that you were meant to build, or you're wanting to build. The life that you were seeking before that seemed like it didn't seem to ever be coming, or just taking so long. Maybe you kept getting signs that you're going to be meeting these people through other readings or in your external surroundings intuitively, or whatever this is. And it feels like, yeah, the old had to fall away, because now you're going to be reunited with your soul family, she just told me. People that are going to help your growth, who have your best interest in mind, and she's saying that help foster your future. And you may be working with these people too in some way. It's like this community that helps each other flourish, and they're helping you towards your goal too. And you're gonna feel like these are your equals as well. Helping each other grow, she said. People that you can depend on, rely on, lean on, and feel supported by. Your soul family is coming. So, specific message for some of you. If you've been feeling at odds with your family, or feeling like you don't quite fit in with your family, or maybe certain friends had fallen away, or like that feeling where you just don't quite fit in, or maybe you were having some sort of issues with your family and you either had to have some sort of boundaries with them, or yeah, you chose to walk away or distance yourself from people. And it feels like you're going to have connections with people not built by blood, but by soul coming in, your soul family members. You're going to be meeting them very shortly if you have not already. All right, yeah, so these are very divinely led people that you're meant to come into contact with. If you have felt alone in your childhood or upbringing, or like you didn't quite fit in with the group of friends you had or something along these lines, you're about to come into contact with a soul family. Things were meant to happen in the way they were, even if they were hard, even if they're painful, even if you felt kind of alienated in a way. It's kind of like maybe you just always have this feeling of not quite fitting in, or always feeling like people pushed you away, or the outcast, and maybe you feel a little bit guarded towards people because of the things and experiences, circumstances you've been through. Trigger warning. Maybe some of you were bullied also as a kid, so you felt very alienated by your peers and you never understood why. You always felt different. And she's showing me like you may be a starseed. That's one thing coming through here. I'm hearing, why do they have to clip my wings in order to fly? So maybe there were people that made you feel trapped or isolated. Maybe this could have been your caretakers or your family, or somebody that maybe you felt sheltered by in a way growing up. And you didn't really get to fly. You didn't get to fly. And there were a lot of wounds around trusting people because of this. She's showing me here with your inner child. And it's like you've always desired these soul connections with people, but you never really thought that you were going to find them. Maybe you grew some anxiety being around people, or like you feel very guarded to them. But the people that are meant to be coming into your life, you're going to build a very strong soul bond with them that you instantly click with them. It's gonna be different. You're gonna learn to grow and trust these people. They're gonna want to see you succeed. You're gonna feel like you're a part of a family that you've never been in before even. You're gonna feel so trusting of these people, so supported and genuinely cared for and loved, and they're gonna see your talents, your light, see the good in you, and make you actually feel valued, seen, heard, and loved. These people, it felt like maybe it's taken a while to meet them, but I really see them coming into your life. It's like being reunited with people you haven't seen in several lifetimes almost. That's like kind of the feeling I get. And it's a celebration. I feel like this is a very specific message. Some of these people, it's kind of like maybe in other lifetimes you took turns being a spirit guides for each other, and in this life you get to meet some of them. You're going to be part of a team in some way. Feel like part of a community. Feel like you fit in somewhere. So let's get into your next cards. We have ether, and matter, spiritualized matter, new life, sparkles, bedding in the light. We have inner child attunement, go within, listen, loving parenting. Know yourself, meditate, who am I? The veil is lifting, opening. Yeah, some very, very, very strong soul connections are coming your way. And I don't know if some of you are actually looking for some romance, but I'm almost sensing like, I don't know, like, I know people are going to have different opposing views. Some may like this concept, some may disagree with it, but I prefer to call it a divine counterpart, but some people like to call it a twin flame. Or it's just some sort of strong soul connection. Is somebody, you're going to be meeting this person. You're going to be coming into union with this person, as well as others too. But there's going to be somebody that really sees into your soul, and you're going to see really deep into theirs too. You're going to feel like you've known this person. It's almost like having visions of them in past lifetimes too. Instant connection. The soul longing. Like, I'm really seeing this for you. You're going to be coming into some sort of soul connection, some sort of divine union, some sort of soulmate connection. And for some of you, for a lot of you, this may be something very romantic for you, very at home. A divine union is coming towards you. And all these old things had to fall away. They had to fall away. I'm telling you, like, this was meant to happen. Your soul brought you here for a reason. And with this inner child attunement, you felt lonely for a while. Maybe you felt like you had to do a lot of inner child healing. Maybe you felt like you had to be your own parent. You had to reparent yourself because maybe you weren't supported in the way that your caretakers needed to be there for you. And because of this, you've had to learn to be strong and also guarded. It's almost like you've had this feeling like you've been running from something for your whole life because of the strength that you had to learn, because of this guard, because you've had to learn to be your own protector. But at the expense of this, it's like there was a little bit of loneliness and an unhealed inner child because of having to constantly be protecting yourself and parenting yourself. You're doing that inner work, but there's this sense of your body being tense. And maybe you don't even always recognize it or notice it, or maybe you do and you don't know why. It's because you've been holding yourself up by yourself for so long. You've had to endure so much. You've had to go at it alone so much. You really have come so far. You have endured so much, pile number 2. And some of you may have kids of your own. You don't have to, but I am noticing the child in this card as well. And this is also her saying that you are an amazing parent if you are a parent. Or even if you're taking care of animals, if you are the mother of a fur baby. She is really saying, like, you have so much love to give, and now it's time to receive that love back. And it's going to be really shocking, like, how different your life is going to be. You're going to finally feel like people are going to want to hold you up with you. You're going to feel like this long lost family and these connections, or from the way that this community almost embraces you. You're going to feel so valued. Your voice matters. We have Know Yourself here too. Meditate, who am I? Veil is lifting, opening. You're finally going to have that chance to be yourself authentically, and you're shutting out the people that don't align with that, or they make you feel judged for that. Maybe you've been so ridiculed in your past that you feel like there's so many heavy opinions about who you should be, how you should act, how you should speak, the way you should carry yourself, the way you make your decisions. Like, you've been living your life for someone else for so long, or for other people for so long, since your childhood. And it's like, now you're getting to know you. You're in a space where you're celebrated for being you, but it starts with you first. You learning to do this first and not give a crap what anyone else thinks about you. And it feels painful at first, but you start getting into this flow of it, I'm seeing, and it's very healing. And you're actually healing your inner child here. And you're glowing. You're really attracting in your soul tribe. The people that are meant to be there, the people that really see you and appreciate you and value you and make you realize, you start to realize that there was never anything wrong with you to begin with. There was never anything wrong with you being yourself to begin with. She just said, you are an angel in human form. You have a beautiful voice. There's a beautiful frequency within your voice too. You support others. You know how to support others and uplift them because you know the pain that you have been through of feeling alone. Sorry for that loud vehicle outside. Yeah, you are tuning into yourself and also helping other people at the same time. You have a strong mission and you're meant to be working with other people, and you've been going at it alone for so long that now it's finally time for other people to be there with you. These people, again, I keep getting the sense she's showing me about them being like your equal as well. So your next cards are the Two of Cups. So we have that. We had that card. I felt that strong divine union and connection. And we have the Two of Cups. Yes, you were attracting in a very divine and amazing soul connection. I have to tell you. The Nine of Wands. This is you healing your inner child of being guarded for so long. I feel like you put up these walls because you had to do it by yourself for so long that you didn't know how to trust people, or you didn't know who to trust, or how to let people in properly. You didn't trust to let them in, or you feel like you had to be in this state of fight or flight for your whole life. And it's like you want connection, but you're guarded and blocked off to it. Or you were. And this is something that you're healing right now. This is something that you're working on, and it's almost like it may take a little while till you get there. Like, this is a process. This is a healing journey. But this is happening for a reason, especially like the timing of the situation in your life. For some of you, we have the Eight of Wands, so some forward movement in the process of balancing yourself. And the Knight of Swords, so again, that communication coming in for you. Somebody's coming in to communicate with you very soon if they have not already done so. I am feeling heavy romance vibes here too, but this could be so many other things. This could be in regards to like being part of a team, or someone wanting to hire you for some sort of work, or collaborate on some sort of project, or something along these lines. You're gonna get some sort of message in some form, I'm feeling. And you're gonna be noticed for your work or your talent or your essence of being. Somebody wants to utilize either your creative talents or whatever it is that you have. They feel like you would really benefit from being on their team in some way. And I see like this opening this doorway of abundance, of joy and happiness, and you feeling happier than you ever have been before. So this was a very beautiful reading, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed reading for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below if it resonates. I really do value and appreciate reading your feedback, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you are new and you have not already done so and you enjoyed this video and like to see more content like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3, our final pile for today. Hello and welcome to your reading. Let's find out what the goddess Isis has to say to your heart. So we're going to start off and see if there are any messages we can get from your crystal. Then I will be tuning into your pendulum, and then we will dive into your cards. So I'm going to be honest here. So I'm feeling like maybe there has been some sort of resistance within you. maybe some sort of guard up. That's not going to be for everyone, but I feel like maybe some of you have been through some sort of heartache, possibly. That's not going to be for everybody, but it caused you to have to slow down, or you learned something that was rather unsettling to you, or it really hurt you. It really caught you off guard. Maybe you felt betrayed in some way. For some, that's specific, but I'm feeling like this sense of stopping right into your tracks, stopping in your tracks, something catching you off guard, sort of like pile number 2 as well in a way. But this feels like there's a lot of hurt attached to it, a lot of grief, a lot of shock. And then you maybe leading to you questioning your reality, or questioning the people, the things, the circumstances around you, feeling like who are these people and who am I, almost because of whatever shakeup happened for you. Maybe you found out some sort of truth. Whatever area this is in your life is going to vary greatly. So this could be in regards to a certain person in your life, maybe even a family member I'm getting for somebody. And it's left you feeling really down, really sad. Excuse that noise in the background. I apologize. Yeah, you've sort of isolated yourself in order to heal, but you're not really sure possibly how to quite cope with whatever had happened. You're feeling really heartbroken, especially if this is regarding another person that you had a lot of trust in, or you really confided in, or you really believed in them, or something along these lines. Some of you may have felt stabbed in the back even recently. And if this is not something that has happened in your life, please just discard that part of the message. It may not be for you. You're learning to see your value, she is showing me in this crystal. You are learning how to see your own value, but there is a healing process involved within it. So I'm going to put your crystal over here. If we get any more messages, I will refer back to it. Let's go right into your pendulum, see what energy I can get through the way that it moves. Channel any information. Yeah, you are really going through the motions, I'm feeling. You really are. Your anger, your grief, your frustration, you feeling in awe of maybe this person's choices or whatever had happened. It really has struck you. It really has hurt you. It has really left you feeling stabbed right in the heart. I'm sensing for some of you. Yeah, it's like now that you see this, now that you've seen this, or now that you know this, there's no going back any other way. Your mind is very sure, and I'm looking at how concise that no is I'm getting in the pendulum. It's very much so like, this is the road that I have to go. This has disrupted my inner world. There's no way to unsee this. There's no way to go back from this. And you maybe going your own path, parting ways with somebody. Yeah, definitely. Okay. You're healing. You're trying to move on from the past. It just keep getting this message of there is no other road. There is no other way. It has to be like this. I've made up my mind. Like that kind of feeling. Anger, grief, sadness, frustration, and rightfully so. You have every right to feel what you're feeling. Yeah, I keep getting that strong no answer in this pendulum. Yeah, so You're feeling some strong emotions right now. You're really going through the motions of this. Your feelings are very, very strong about this. You're very sure of your decision. Some of you may be afraid of being stuck in the grief that this is left behind. And you have gotten distant. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing the truth and to act on the truth. But you're feeling very hurt in the process. You're wondering maybe, what am I doing? What do I do from here? Because maybe this is shaking up or changing your life in such a big way. Alright, so I'm going to put this down. If there's anything else that comes up from your pendulum, we will refer back to it. You're being so divinely protected though at this time. This is the Isis pendulum that I had made. And she's very much so looking out for you. She knows you're going through a rough transition. She knows that you see that there's no other way around this. We also have the obsidian crystal here. So this is protection. This is you transmuting. This is divine protection. This is shadow work. This is transmuting old residue. I'm also feeling, and I'm also getting from her. Yeah, there's some sort of healing, deep cellular healing that is happening amidst the pain. So let's get some messages from her through the cards. We have magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. So I'm really sensing like you chose yourself within this energy. I'm reading this card intuitively right now. You chose yourself. You chose your worth. You chose your own light. It's like the sense of saying, I know what I deserve, and I know I deserve better. I know what I'm worth, and I deserve better. I know that now I am free. I feel like you have set yourself free. You have set yourself free. Maybe a trigger warning. Maybe some of you have escaped from some sort of traumatic experience of being controlled, being lied to, being gaslit, being manipulated. Something along these lines. I feel like you've gone through something, some sort of person's BS, and I feel like you've broken away from it. You really have. You have seen the truth clearly, and maybe you were gaslit so heavy, some of you, that it's like you have this sense of brain fog, and they tried to make you question your identity, question who you were, for what you stand for, or they try to take you away. I'm just heard they try to take you away from your family. Maybe they tried to isolate you, whoever this person is, and take that in the way it resonates, since this is a general reading. Yes, this is the energy of breaking free from illusion, choosing clarity, seeing nothing but clarity now, and feeling free because of it, and taking that action on it. That's the energy I'm sensing with this. Knowing like you can craft and create your own freedom as well. You can craft the life that you want to with your freedom there. That's something she's showing here. And if you feel like she wants me to relay that you can also connect in with her by meeting her within yourself, by going into your shadow, by going into that pain space, by going deep within yourself, meeting with your inner child. She said that you can meet her there. She just said light a candle. She's saying that you can burn some incense if you have an altar, and just go into that space of healing, and she will guide you through it. That is something she is wanting to say, that she wants to help you through this transition if you are willing to receive her help. She's saying that you're worthy of so many great things, and you are finally seeing that. You have broke through the illusion of other people and their words, or what they have lied to you about, or tried to make you see yourself as less than what you are in order to manipulate, in order to control you. She is really applauding you on that. She is really applauding this clarity in you choosing yourself, and clarity in knowing yourself better than the words of other people. She really, really wants to applaud and emphasize that. That's a very powerful thing that you broke through. It's almost like breaking through the matrix in a way. She's saying you broke through that. You see things clearly, and for some of you this is validation if you're still going through this, that you are seeing things clearly. And she's saying to know your worth, to know that you deserve better, and that you are worth so much more, and you're seeing this because of this clarity gained. So this next card is going to represent your inner child, or a message regarding your inner child. We have light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So some of you have been feeling very trapped within this situation. Kind of like maybe you see what's going on, you're getting frustrated, you're getting tired, you're getting fed up, but you feel trapped within this dark space. You feel like maybe this person has too much of a foothold on you. Or they're trying to make you feel like they're creating this illusion that you cannot escape them, that you cannot have a life without them, or they're just trying to I keep hearing they're trying to gaslight and manipulate you to make you feel like you have no other options. And she's saying to find this clarity, to find that quiet spot, to meditate, to ask yourself. She said make yourself be the guide. She's saying that you are your own spirit guide, and all of that knowledge, all that intuition is already within you, and you are healing your inner child. That's really what is going on here. You're breaking free of the illusion, and you are breaking a cycle that may have happened in your childhood, in the current circumstances that you are going through for some of you. And she really, really honors that in you. She's really applauding you for that. She is embracing you in her love and her healing, but she's saying you're doing this all on your own. You really are. That's the strength that you possess to be able to guide yourself through this situation, coming into your own power, breaking free, trusting your own inner voice rather than the words of other people around you, breaking free of toxic situations. Quieting everything else around you, cutting out that noise, even if there's a lot of chatter, even if there's a lot of pressure, and choosing to listen to your own inner voice and honoring that. And maybe some of you, this is advice for you to be doing this in order to heal your inner child, to go within, to quiet that noise and really ask what you think of the situation. Do you deserve better than this? Who are you at your core, rather than what they say you are, or try to make you think that you are, or try to make you think that you're trapped? You are bringing light into the situation. You're a very strong warrior. You really are. You've been through so much. You have had to go through so much. Group number 3. And she really wants me to emphasize that you have gone through so much hurt in the situation, or maybe in the past. And you've become your own guide, your own teacher, your own inspiration. There's this phoenix rising energy coming here. Nobody can put out your flames of truth Oh, we had a second card. Okay. So all the other groups had one card. The other groups have one card for your inner child, but you had two that came out. So we also have Flourish, the Lotus Flower Fairy. Tells you to learn from the experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of other. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you are and maybe meant to be kind of like this person that helps other people by utilizing your own experience, being a teacher, being a guide, maybe being like a tarot reader, for example, maybe working in some sort of environment where you are helping people get out of the same kind of situations that you have been, helping people get out of their own mental barriers, helping other people with your truth, showing them that how they can rise into their own phoenix energy, how they can take themselves out of this, being there, showing other people that they have that sort of clarity within them too, to be able to rise out of the opinions, the voices of other people telling them or trying to hold them back. And I feel like that you are stepping into some serious warrior energy. You really, really are. You are a spiritual teacher. You are a spiritual guide. And even if you're not doing this in a spiritual practice, this is manifesting somehow, maybe in a career or a volunteer service or whatever this is, whether this is within like the justice system, whether this is having to do with trigger warning, some sort of like domestic abuse and supporting victims, or helping other people escape these situations, or this can come in so many different forms, and it's gonna vary greatly for you. Those were just some examples. Some of you may be spiritual guides. I just heard like life coaches as well, mentors, and you're using that strength, that pain that you had endured in order to help other people escape their darkness or the darkness around them as well. You're changing people's lives. You are going to change people's lives. You've taken the fire of the chaos around you and turned it into your fuel, to the hope for the future, to warm up other people so that they may survive the darkness that they had been thrown into. You are, I just heard her say, you are a godsend. You are a saving grace. You really, really are. She wants you to acknowledge how far that you have come. And this is an incredible thing about where you once were, of feeling like your voice was squashed, like you didn't have an opinion that mattered, that you were taking up too much space just by having your own energy, or by being alive, by being there, from going by somebody manipulating you in order to make you feel less than, to make you feel small, so that you wouldn't grow past them or leave them, or whatever this is. You were in that space of feeling in the dark, feeling this inner child stuck in a corner that you felt trapped in, like you can't escape the noise of the people around you, that these voices telling you that you are less than, and then going from that to this empowered leader, to this person with this sort of truth, almost like with this Archangel Michael energy to you in a way. This guiding light for people. This someone that helps other people transition out of this darkness into their own light and see their value, see their worth. Helps them transition into a more safe space. Helps them see that they are heard. Helps them be their own warriors. Like, this is a gift that you have that you have in this lifetime, and that you have fought so hard to get there, and now that you are here, there is no going back. And I am so proud of you. The goddess Isis is so proud of you. Your spirit team is so proud of you, and you should be proud of you. This is amazing. So next cards we have are Crystal Child, your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, seer. We have Light Language. There's that Lotus. We have the Lotus Flower Fairy, and we have a Lotus in this picture. Wow. some powerful leadership here. Okay. Light language, universal language of oneness, of love. Listen with your heart. Some of you may be therapists or be thinking about going into therapy or social work or something where you're empowering other people, maybe acting as some sort of therapist in some kind of way, helping other people to heal their own inner child. We have manifest, co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, joyful vision. So helping people cultivate a new life, a new beginning away from the pain that they have suffered through. Changing people's lives, helping them live a new life, setting them free in the way that you are setting yourself free. So if this has not already happened, I really do sense this energy for you. And you can always shift and change this, but this is powerful. And I want you to know how powerful this is and how far you have come and how amazing you are and how inspirational you are, Group 3. I admire you. And I admire the way that you have turned your pain into light, the way that you have set yourself free, everything that you have gone through to be a guide and mentor for others and heal them in a way that truly changes the course of their life, changes their life from the inside out, and sets them free. This is a gift that you have. You help people feel pure again. Maybe if they've been through certain traumas, you help them feel like they are pure, like they are new again, like they can start again, like they can be safe. You help them heal this. Wow, you guys just floor me. You are amazing. Okay, we have manifest, co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, joyful visions. Yes, this is like that cultivating energy. This is how healing you are. You may also have Archangel Raphael as a spirit guide with you. Some of you may also be into Reiki healing, and she is encouraging this for you as well. You've been through so much transformation, so much growth, and it's like breaking through. So if some of you are currently going through this transition, this rough transition, she's wanting you to know what your future is going to be like. You're going to feel more free than you ever have amidst the pain that you have suffered, amidst the falsehoods that were put on you. And this goes way deeper, even into your childhood. Like, you were setting yourself free. You really, really are, in a beautiful way. More free than you have ever felt. And I see so much like white light in this energy here. Wow, you also have a very healing voice, she is saying. So your next cards are the High Priestess. So strong intuition that may have seemed like it came at a price. We have 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, leaving something behind. Judgment. Wow, my goodness. Okay, where do we begin here? This is such incredible energy. Like, you guys are amazing people. I really can't stress that enough. Like, I really do admire you. Okay, High Priestess, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Judgment. Wow, you just have such this free energy. Like, I feel you so much in this High Priestess energy. You see the way that she has her arms, and it's like they're claiming this throne. She is open, but she has her boundaries. She sees through lies, and she protects herself, and she protects others. She has so much white light in her aura I'm feeling here, and this is you. Strong intuition, strong protective spirit. I'm telling you, if you're in this difficult transition or going through it, or are thinking of going through it, like, there is, even if and through the midst of the storm that you have to cross through, there is so, I feel like crying. Oh my goodness. There are so many beautiful blessings coming for you. This is what you have to gain. This is everything that you have to gain through this situation in your future. Everything that you have lost and gone through is to gain so much more triumph and to overfill your cup in return, even though it doesn't seem like it at the time. You walking away from this, setting so many people free. If you have children or will have children in the future, this is going to help them too. You are breaking so many generational curses, or not curses, so much generational karma. You really are. You are a warrior. I'm just so floored by you. You have this concise, protective, anti-BS energy. You are powerful and loving and giving, but you don't let people step on your boundaries, or you don't anymore. And the fact that you don't let that happen anymore, or you're stepping into this power, it's amazing. You are a force to be reckoned with. You have such strong words, such strong character. You have such strong wisdom, intuition, and love, while also being a fierce protector of yourself and for others. And that is a very, very powerful thing, Group 3. Alright, this is going to do it for your reading. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this reading brought you clarity. I hope that it was meaningful for you and helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonates. I really do value and appreciate your feedback and support. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so and would like to see more content like this. It was an honor reading for your energy pile 3, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.